Reverend Ego condemns, man, people sliding. Just wanna lock something in real quick now. First Presbyterian Church now on the corner right here adjacent to the city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, United States of America, county, county, county of Rock. Lord is our rock. Now, Reverend Eagle condemns, man, threw some rocks out earlier, trying to wrap the people in a lexicon for later. And the Lord our God now asks us which way we gonna go. Now, let's just give an illustration. We never know when we gonna be called home, people. Lord our God, now warning, warning, rookie, warning. $25 to $100 fine or imprisonment now for removing or tampering with this sign. Wisconsin DOT now warns, and there is no statutory authority backing up the Wisconsin DOT on this situation. So Reverend Eagle condemns, man, gotta spiritually kiss him and just let him know, hold on, let's get some authority here. God needs his mandates mandated, and constitutional law governs all events. Universal law governs all events. The Lord our God governs all events. So we saying the laws of nature, the laws of man, and the laws of God. So let's go on and get back to the rock now. Psalms 1, Psalms 18. So Reverend Eagle condemns, man, saying, in this stone, the citizens of Janesville, Wisconsin, USA, have placed records and mementos of life here on the planet Earth during the bicentennial year, AD 1976. The stainless steel time capsule contained herein now, right here, rookie, is to be opened by the residents of this place July 4th, 2076. Now, Overture Funeral Home, 1976, our 52nd year. And shout out to all situations that ever transpired here. Reverend Eagle condemns, man, got his first insurance here from Dairyland Insurance. Shout out to Dairyland Insurance. They still in business. But we got so many insurance companies being insurance companies where ain't nobody sued in the city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, in the United States of America for the land not being up to city codes, administrative statutes, and historically now cases probably been heard in the federal and state courts where they had a vessel called a human may have lost a life because some human fell off a bridge that wasn't a bridge right. And Reverend Eagle said, hold on now, Lord our God say anybody can accept that free gift of salvation if they come in and after my image. You got to test them. They must be transparent fruit. And that's what Reverend Eagle condemns, man, say he is now. Truth made matter flesh and manifest. We on North Jackson Street, and we on West Wall Street, and City of Janesville Police Department, 100 North Jackson Street. Reverend Eagle throwing them in the loop and throwing City Hall in the building and throwing First Presbyterian Church. Now, welcome friends. Now, they didn't say welcome best friend. They didn't say what they said. Welcome friends. Now, we all friends. We all brothers and sisters and family members in the spirit, but in the flesh. Now, we be something else. So, Reverend Eagle condemns, man, just sliding. Got some on his mind. Now, some just came up that was real hot. And this here lexicon, oh my, Reverend Eagle saying we need to get more buses moving around in the town. But then Reverend Eagle condemns, man, just got some news on his social media feed now. G14 classified information, rookie, where they say a little 7-year-old boy just got hit by a school bus. And oh my, we see some buses. Now, is this Durham, or is this Thomas, or is this somebody else school bus that had some human down here that did not take jurisdiction over the bus And the Lord our God sit in from the jurisdiction of his sky to see whether or not now we gonna operate according to the mandates he mandated. If he give us work to do, and it's got to be approved work. 2 Timothy, 2nd book, verse 15, study the word, divided rightly, and show thyself unto approved as a vessel of God. Now, and they say the little boy hurt. He at the hospital putting all legal protections on the situation, but we never know how many days we gonna live on this earth where we all get to see, smell, taste, and touch. And you say you want a school, you want to be a news reporter, you want to be a journalist, you want to be an entertainer, you want to be a man of God, you want to be a preacher, you want to be a pastor, you want to be a musician, you want to be a figure skating, you want to be the best basketball player in the world, you want to be the best soccer player that could ever kick the ball, you want to be the best football player that could ever run a mile, you want to be the strongest human that ever ran and came in the land, you want to see truth ordained prophecy, pass everybody up and say, I believe in God more than you, and on top of that, I'm stronger than you as a vessel in human form, saying, I believe in God. And that's when we get to Reverend Eagle Condensed. The brokest, richest man you ever seen. Well, he say his spirit's so strong that some got to give. Now, he done lost everything that he considered was everything. And now we invested in the community. So Reverend Eagle got his own social media feed, and he's saying that somebody didn't boss up. And didn't take control of a situation where they were supposed to edify life to the community, let the humans know that they kids safe on a school bus. But an injury occurred now, and we got women, infants, and children that transition through ages now in time, and all women will be hurt if their little child got hit by a school bus, no matter whose fault it is. The child can't be at fault. Even the Lord our God now hold the children to the state of 12 when they gain full consciousness, because they've been exposed to so much at that point. But at 7, how dare you run into a baby on a bus that is in the city of Janesville in the state of Wisconsin, United States of America, and say that you deserve to be on the bus, but at the same time, Reverend Eagle Condensed Man saying the Lord our God looking in the face of the deep, in the face of the water, and he in control of the situation. I'm just giving you my illustration as a human saying, hold on, if that was my child, what? If that was my child got hit by a bus, knowing I done sent my child. Knowing I done sent my child to school and he's supposed to be coming back in one piece, one little tree gonna grow into a big tree. And then he come back like this. Just for wanting to go to school, and this vehicle parking is reserved for vehicles with vet or disabled plates or state disabled cards. This space now is van accessible, but you don't have to have a van to sit here, but it's van accessible. But only if you really got a disability. But we got a lot of rookies that say they got disabilities that they really don't. So the Lord our God not kick in on them, and they don't know what happened. But what happened was a situation occurred, and Reverend Eagle mysteriously now was told that it was a crack in the foundation. Some human transporting the children from point A to point B. And Reverend Eagle saying, hold on now, let's pray all protection prayer on that situation, that all the humans come out for the good and don't know the entire situation, ain't seen the news about it. He just giving you a clip of what he can do without seeing nobody else news report. But if that was my child, now but I have to pray first, get my sanity back, because physically I'm going to want to do a lot of demonic activity just to lash out in retaliation of, how could you be so disrespectful and inattentive to let my child get hurt? Oh my, we got a violation. People, we got nice property, big, strong, solid foundation. Ain't taking care of nothing. How did it get like this? And we got the children, the women and the infants enduring injuries physically and spiritually, because they believe in God. They know God said clean up the land. Now they seeing all this drug substance, all this pollution, all this litter, all this trash. And then they getting on school buses. And maybe the humans might be under some chemical substances that's got them physically disabled and impaired enough to be able to secure the whole bus. A bus driver not only is supposed to do a pre-tip inspection. Now you got to do a pre-tip. Let's do a pre-tip inspection on the tree. And shout out to Crazy Joe's. Now they didn't went out of business, but look at the foundational structure of the building. We can throw that thing up about 16, 12 stories. Oh my God, and put so much right here. So much, people. But we ain't thinking. We thinking small. We keep creating tiny projects like the city should stay small. Maybe some people want it to stay small so people can't really get invested in the city. But Reverend Eagle condemns man that fell in love with the city, say he done took jurisdiction over the city, and saying he's showing you what a pre-tip inspection is. So pre-tip inspection, you see if everything working properly, check the wheels, the tires, check the tire pressure, check all the fluids, make sure all the humans on the bus. Now, before you even play games without finishing the pre-tip inspection. But then we do a post. But we also do one once we get on the bus. We got to, all the kids on the bus, okay, everything cool. We didn't check the bus. We get off the bus one more time. Ain't nobody moving. Everybody strapped in. We get on the bus. We drive, and at the middle of the night, we check the bus. We do our inventory on the bus. So how can we ever put the key inside the bus and take off on the bus and somebody get hit on the bus? That was a violation of protocol. We in the city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, United States of America, trying to see if we can see through foreordained prophecy and get to the bottom of how in the world did that little human get hurt on the school bus on his way to school to learn. And Reverend Eagle condemns man saying, oh my, we got a big old post up there, but we could bring that thing up about 12 to 15 more feet now after we put enough foundational structure on this building to edify the Crazy Joes had listened probably to Reverend Eagle condemns man's sermon, went out of business, thought about Roe versus Wade, kick it in and really edify life to the humans. Hey, we all can get in on this one over here. Solid foundation. Foundation is firm. We can just keep on adding to it. We got workers that was working over here earlier. I'm Reverend Eagle condemns man. Now we doing construction. But is your construction approved and is your work approved? Please don't never get on the school bus ever again in your life if you work for the school bus company now and not be able to physically, mentally, emotionally, intellectually now, spiritually, one more time spiritually, ascend past the physical where you can get in the right relationship with the humans to know all the people that ride on your bus ain't accounted for. You got a list, you got some names, you check them off, you know they stopped. So how did you move the bus without securing all the humans that's supposed to be on the bus? So Reverend Eagle Condensed Man once again upset. And shout out to the Eagles lost now. 21-40. Reverend Eagle Condensed Man. An eagle with all the eagles. Horse with all the horses. And the best saint with all those who really push in deep. Reverend Eagle Condensed.